Okay, there we are, Malibu. Yeah, I know. You want to look at these books? Should we look at these books again? We haven't looked at them in a while, have we? I think I have to take off the autofocus. There we go. Hi, Laverne. Laverne, I found your picture. Well, I don't know if I finally found it or you re emailed it to me. It came through this time. Don P. So let's move this back up a little bit. There we go. So it's not so bright. I'll zoom in when we start working and stuff. Hi, Linda. Angie. Angie, I thought you were going to the doctor today. Thought you were going to the doctor today. Hi, Kat. She's been up here a while, so she may be getting bored with being up here. But now that I'm talking, she's thinking, I'm talking to her. Am I talking to you? Am I talking to you? Let's. Oh, good. All right, Laverne, that was quick. Hello for Farah. Farah. Let's see. Getting dinged here. No, and I don't think Tina's going to be here. I think Tina has an appointment today, so Tina probably won't be here today. Last I heard. Um, let's see. Dot, Christina. Good to see you. Thanks, Kat. Kat's saying good morning to people. Melissa. That's right. You told me that before. I won't remember, Farah. Farah. I will not remember. I can write it down today, but tomorrow I will not remember that you are Melissa. And if you come all the time, I'll start to remember. But I'll write it down. Let's see. Another reason that I like to call y'all by the names that you have here is because when I start saying Melissa, people are going to go, I don't see a Melissa. Who's Melissa? You see what I mean? So I do try to use the names y'all have here, like View. I do try to use the names y'all have here because other people are not going to remember either. Till they get to know everybody. So yeah, I'll try. Hi, Yvonne. Let's see. Yeah, hi, Belinda. Yeah, Malibu had enough. She'd been up here for a while. I've been over here for a while trying to sort out what we're going to do today. I wasn't quite sure. I had the faces coloring books out, and I went, well, you know what? We haven't looked at our Helen Elliston books for a while, so I pulled these. Cindy Daly. Let's see. Okay, I'll try. I'll try to remember. I got to have it written down for today. Let's see. Is he sending me to Australia? So put me on meds. Okay, so what is that? Then you have to go see a surgeon for what kind of surgery? Your throat, Angie? Something's wrong with your throat. Um, let's see. Who else am I missing? Hi, Fuzzy. What is it? Why View? What's wrong? Do you have these books, View? I think you have some of these books, don't you? Hi, April, Ellen. I do like to say good morning to everybody. First thing, this side of the is kind of dark over here, but I have my light as close as I can get it. So, hi, Dot. Did you see the mandala I sent? Where did you send it, Dot, and when? Did you send it yesterday or today? When did you send it, Dot? Um, y'all don't realize how many people I have to get. I get emails and stuff from. I try. I do my best, guys, and I do shout y'all out as hard as I can. So let's see. Cindy, Justy. You have one of these, Missy. Well, I'm going to show them again. Hi, Janet. There's Janet. Y'all don't forget, Tina's not going to be here today. Last I heard. Of course, things can change. And so let's see. So, yeah, I didn't bring out the sketchbook one because Janet and I thought, well, let's just do the colorist ones. So, Um, let's see. And I'll go through them all, show them to you. We'll try to find something to draw. I did also pull my big sketchbooks. Kathy Berg yesterday on her show was showing some of her big sketchbooks, and I think some of the drawings that I've done from these books are in the my big sketchbook. So I'll kind of flip through those kind of quick, just to get us in the mood to draw. How about that? Hi, CB. How you doing? Let's see. Scrolling. I do try to yesterday in my email. All right, let me look, Don. I don't remember seeing it this morning when I checked my email. I'll check my spam folder too, but I do not remember seeing that this morning, Dot. Let me look. New mail. Um, there's a new domestica classes came up. All right, let me look. Let me look in my spam, Dot, because I don't see it. I think we had this trouble last time you sent something, didn't we? No, I don't have it, Dot. You can try again if you want. Um, all right, so I don't see it. I got Laverne's in my iPad over here to and I didn't see what Angie said about her throat. So put it in caps, guys. If you're talking to me, put it in caps, okay? Like Annette just did. Thanks, Annette. Um, I'm scrolling through, seeing who yesterday. Yeah, did not. It's not in my email, Dot, so it didn't come through. Let's see. Okay, I think I've said hi to everybody so far. Again, put in caps, guys, especially when you first come in. I do go back and scrub through my chat to see if I've missed people, but to say hi here. Oh, thank you, Fuzzy. I appreciate that. Um, let's see. Hi, Heart House. And I scrolled back. I did not see. Let's see. What are they going to? Yeah, scrolling back, I didn't see what they said about Angie said. Say hi to Belinda. Belinda's saying hi to everybody. Yeah, I don't see where Angie answered me on my question, but that's okay. Missy. Okay, so I'll try to catch people for the next couple minutes as they come in. A couple of things. I thought didn't yesterday or you, let me look. You sent me about an IG post. Didn't you send me an IG post? Maybe it wasn't you. Okay, I don't know. I try, guys, but it's hard. Sometimes if I don't have your exact name on Instagram, I can't find you. So when you want me to find you on IG, you have to tell me your IG name, not just the name here, because that's 9 times out of 10, it's not going to be the same name. Okay, sorry, Laverne, that may be somebody else. Let's see, Lucretia, Rainbow. Thank you, Rainbow. Happy to have you. Let's see. Okay, Arlene. Hi, Arlene. Good to see you. I don't know. Oh my goodness. I try, guys, to shout all y'all out. And let's see. A couple other things before we get started. First off, I did all my happy mail yesterday. All the happy mail from Monday I sent out, except Laura, Jersey girl, Laura. I do not have your address, so I don't know if you tried to send it to me. It did not come through. I need your address to send you your yours. Let's see. CB, I've learned to close my eyes when Dee Dee shows books. Well, you've seen these before, CB. I've shown these. We've had these for a while. I just wanted the right person. Oh, did you send? So the picture you sent was of somebody else's, or did you send me something, Laverne? Did you send me something? Oh my goodness. Let's see. No. Okay. Well, then I don't know. Yeah. Oh, I see what you're saying. Okay. No, you did not send me an email. Okay. Well, somebody sent me an email yesterday, or it didn't come through. We talked about it on stream. It didn't come through. So they resent it. I checked my spam. They resent it. I finally got it, but I don't know who it's from now. Okay. You sent it to my address. Okay. So Dot is sending me something. Okay. Let's see. When did you do this, Dot? Let me go over here to my email. Go to new mail. Let's see here. Nope, nothing here yet, Dot. Sorry, nothing yet. Not yet. We'll check it here in a little bit, but it's not here yet. Yeah. Let's see. Ellen. Okay. I mean, when did you work on it, Dot, is what I was asking. When did you work on it? All right, we're getting in the weeds here, people. Let's I'm gonna have to move on. Hi, CK. I'll check again, Dot, in a little while because it's not here yet. Maybe it takes a minute to come over the pond. That email takes a minute over the pond, right? Oh, let's see. Yeah, Janet's going to need some coffee. Let's see. Okay, so yeah, I need Jersey's address. And the other thing is if y'all were not at Janet's, we talked a little bit about it, a little bit at Kathy's also yesterday. Y'all keep Raul in your prayers. Raul has got a life and death diagnosis from his doctor. And so y'all need to keep Raul in your prayers. And I did send him a card out from and some thoughts and prayers to him yesterday from all of us. So, but yeah. So y'all just remember Raul and in your prayers. Let's see. So that one's done. I'm trying to keep up here. Cindy, am I missing anybody yet? I hope not. All right, let me show y'all before we get started on this. I did on Monday we worked in this, and I was it Monday we worked in anyway. I think whenever I finished it. No, Monday we did the frames. Okay, I got so many things. You don't know how many projects I got going on. Yeah, Kat, exactly. Did I say Lucretia? So anyway, I did post this. I posted it on Instagram, but when you post anything with glitter, the glitter does not show up unless you take a bunch of angled pictures, which I did not do. So I thought I'd show it to y'all here. So it is all stickled up and glittered up and gel pinned up. So I did finish this one, and I need to put it on black cardstock and put it in my notebook. But I thought I'd show it to you. Because you can't see the glitter in photos unless you do, some extra stuff to take pictures. Hi, Debbie. My little book of Camilla is addictive. This one here. Oh, is this the one you're talking about, View? That's addictive? So there we go. That I'm not coloring in it today, but I wanted to show that to you. Let's see. What else do I have here? I did get this in a new collage suit book, and they have a new bee book out, but right now it's only digital, and I don't do the digital collage. I don't do digital any of them, but they have a bee one, like bzz, bzz, bumblebee one, and I really liked it, but it's right now it's just an ebook, so I didn't get that. Oh, the page. Okay, Deb. Let's see. The one on the yeah, the watercolor paper. You're addicted to doing the pop manga, Camilla. Water. What is that called? Not pen and ink. Called where'd it go? Paint and ink. Paint and ink. Let's see. Hello, Black Widow. Don't think we know you. Welcome. Are you an artist, a crafter, a creative? Let's see. All right, I think I got everybody so far. So let me go ahead and show you this book real quick, and then I'm not working in it today, but I'll go ahead and show it to you because you can't flip through these books on Amazon anymore, and so it is a circus book, and there are clowns. So clown warning, beep beep beep. If you don't like clown faces, then just step away for a couple minutes because there are clown faces. You have been warned. Oh my goodness. Book you like coloring book. You like coloring books? Black Widow. Okay. Do you have the Black Widow pencils? Do you have the Black Widow pencils? Let's see. Hello, Q. Am I missing? I appreciate you folks. Thanks, Laverne. Yeah, because you don't see them. Let me go ahead and zoom in one here. You don't see them on Amazon. They used to have them where you could see them. But so anyway, so I got to get in I'm out of the groove for a minute here. I got discombobulated. Let's see. All right, so let's go ahead and look at this real quick. And it's called Three Ring Circus, and it's one of their $20 ones, and 19, whatever they are. But the quality of the paper is always good. And you all know I use the actual book paper. I don't make copies. I've made a couple copies for when I need two of something, but very rarely. I just use the paper that's in the books. And thanks, Kat. Kat put a link in there. I think I need to move my screen a different little bit. There we go. Maybe it's just got to. There we go. All right. So, okay. So I'm going to flip through it real quick. And y'all can follow Collage Soup on IG. And they do have a website, and a lot of stuff that they sell you can get on their website, and they have their digi downloads of a lot of the books. I don't know if they have all their books digital because I just don't know. I don't do them. I don't do the digital ones. Okay, you sent it again. All right, let me look, Dot. Let's see. Okay. It's not here, Dot. I don't know why. I do not know why. It is not here. I do not have an email from you. Maybe I'll look again in a little while. Maybe it's just taking a minute to get here. Let me put my email and make sure you got the right address. Okay. Double check that you have the right address. No, I start at 8:30 Q. I start at 8:30 a.m. Mondays and Wednesdays. So I was right on time today. Hi, Keeks. Me too, Dot. I don't know what to say. You can double check the email that I just put in. That's all I can say is double check the email. Okay, so I'm going to flip through the Three Ring book here. And again, there's some clowns. Hi, Lisa. Oh my gosh. Oh, I really like this guy here. I think that's cool, Oh, hi, Mama Four. So I think it's cool, and some of it's kind of creepy cool. And okay, well, I don't know what to say, Dot. I don't know. I don't know. Maybe there's a glitch in the system right now. I don't know what to do. I don't know how to fix it. You could message me on Instagram. You could post it in a message on Instagram, Dot, if you want to try that. So I like this elephant. I just like all the, the stripes and the circus vibe. And of course, Scabby, was it last year, Janet, or the year before that the scavenger hunt was a circus theme? I think it was last year, wasn't it? Was it last year, Janet? Hi, Starla. Let's see. Look at the little monkeys, Janet. Janet likes the monkeys. Yeah, it was last year. You like the elephants, Laverne? So there's a lot in here, There's a lot. I like this guy. I'm going to probably do a disc with him. Maybe he'll be juggling planets, in space, on a disc, juggling planets. Jen, if you want the monkeys, I'll send you the monkeys. Nuts. Thank you, Rainbow. So yeah, that is Collage Soup, Three Ring Circus, Emily Stone. Sometimes she has other contributors that work with her on her books. But yeah, so there you go. Just like to show that to you. We're not working in it today, but I wanted you to see it. All right, let's see. This has to go over here. All right. Yeah, I thought so, Belinda. All right, so let me see if I have these in order. One, that's one. I don't. Let's see, 3, 2, 5. And marker pens. I think that one's not numbered. Okay, so, and I have worked in these. Let's see, maybe I should lay them out like this and take a picture. Let's do that real quick. I have worked in them, but I can't remember. Like I've done that right there, but I can't remember if it's in this book or if it's in my big sketchbooks. So let me take a quick picture real quick. I did pull my 2 big giant sketchbooks out because Kathy Berg was working in hers yesterday. Let's put this down here. Kathy Berg was working in hers yesterday, and I said, "Oh, I haven't." Well, it hasn't been that long since I've pulled out the big sketchbooks, but let's just real quick here, guys. Okay. But I can't remember if like this one, is it in here? We'll see when we get to it. So I'm going to flip through the books and then I'll pull out the sketchbooks and we'll draw something. And y'all can help me decide what we want to draw and out of which ones. If y'all see something real that you really would like me to draw, I can't promise you want to do it, but I'll tab it. And then we'll go back because 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And she has a black and white one that I did not pull. I just pulled the colored ones today. So, and it's been a while since we pulled these out and done anything with them, I think. Hadn't it been a while, Janet? All right, so let's just pull one at a time here. So is this close enough or maybe I'll zoom in one more. Let's see. There we go. That's pretty good. Is that too close? Y'all tell me, is that too close or is that good? Let me know because, like y'all to be able to see everything. Thank you. Thank you, Caps, putting links to her books. You don't have to put all of them if you want. Once they find that one right there, Kat, go to that one right there. Y'all can find all the other ones by clicking on Helen's name. And I do follow Helen. We do talk, and so does Janet on Facebook. She's on Facebook, and she's real nice. So let's see. All right, it's good? Okay, thanks, guys. All right, so this was the first one, and I'll try to tell y'all the years they came out in. Is it here in the beginning, or do they have it in the back? I'm not sure. And I don't even see a date. So I can't really... Oh, here it is, 2017. So this one came out this was the first one. I don't know if I've seen her color books. I don't know if I've seen her color books, View. I'll have to go look because I don't remember her color books. All right, let's see if I can straighten this up here just a little so I can get it here. All righty, let's get the light right. Okay. So she does go through and she does use Prismacolor and she's very detailed and she'll tell you what colors to use. She's very thorough in um, her explanations and everything. So, like here, she's showing you gradient shading. She's practicing. She gives you little sheets. Now, I will say the paper is kind of slick. So if you're trying to practice on this paper, I would recommend practicing on a sketchbook paper or even a copy paper that has a little tooth. These books don't have a lot of tooth to them. And if you want to practice your Prismacolor shading and coloring and stuff, these probably aren't the best to do your practicing actually in the book. I don't know how many people would actually do it in the book, but I would recommend, a different paper. You don't have to put all those in there, Cat. Oh, okay. With a different what, Dot? Okay, hang on. All right, we're gonna have to stop looking, hanging, looking for stuff, guys. I'm losing track of my, yeah. All right, let me look one more time. Let's see. New mail, old mail, new mail. Nope, not here, Dot. I don't know. Oh, did you send it? You mean you sent it to me on IG? All right, let me go over to IG. Hang on. Let's see. Heading over to IG to look. Did you send it in IG? I don't see it in IG either. Nope. I don't know, Dot. I don't know. Okay, so anyway, I wouldn't recommend practicing on the slick. It's not there, Dot. I don't know what to say. It's not there. Um, the slick paper, it's not the best to practice on. So I'd practice on, like, I have my sketchbooks that have a little tooth to it, drawing paper, sketchbook paper, any of that kind of paper is the best if you're going to practice your color pencil work. It's, to have something with a little tooth to it. Okay, blending one color into another. She tells you all this. Now, I'm not going to go step by step through this. So, but, I have this. Yeah, there. Okay, so one of the pictures is in here that I did. So she shows you the different, from red into orange, purple, red, orange into yellow, and she shows you different techniques to do your blending. And here, how to blend the ball and the cube. And then here's this broke out. Let's see. Let me read her contacts. Does she have it? Maybe not. Oh, here we go. The index: hair, lips, and skin. And then she has that broke down. Nature, 3D shapes and objects, gems, and backgrounds. And so those are the different topics in this book. Okay. And I'm just going to flip through them and we'll see how much time we have to draw something today. Hi, Ann Makes. Anybody else coming in? So, and when I do Ellen's pictures, I did try to go step by step as she showed them. Now, because I've done color pencil since I was born, and I do color pencil portraits and commissions, I wouldn't necessarily do it exactly step by step because I'm not new to it. But if you're new to color pencils, she does show you step by step. But when I do her book pictures, I do try to follow them step by step so y'all can see the progression of the steps as she's showing them. Okay. So here is, and I just had some washi tape on them. So here is, she shows you step by step, all this like 16 steps, and then all the way back here to a glistening eye. This one has a glistening eye. This one has the teary eye, and that's the one that I did. So this was the one we drew, and I drew it bigger so y'all could see it. But other than that, I tried to go step by step how she showed it, and well, maybe I did do it. It's a little bit bigger, not too much, but yeah. So thank you, Helen. So this was the one that we did, and I don't even know how long ago we did it. Probably in 2017, 2017, 18, because I've had these books since pretty much since they came out. So, but I did follow her step by step. You know, like I said, if I was just going to draw this myself, I might look at a couple, two or three pictures, and because I just know the steps, you know. But so yeah, so there's that one, and I did have it. The washi tape's not sticking very well. Yeah, View did the banana. View did the banana really well too. I don't know if it's in this book or one of the other ones, but she did the banana. So here's lips and glasses, sunglasses. So another thing about doing these kind of practice, and again, I would not recommend on this page. I'd recommend doing them in a sketchbook. Like this paper right here is on a, it's on a Bristol, I think. It's not the extra smooth Bristol. I can feel it has a little bit of tooth, but it's not this shiny slick paper. Okay, that's going to be hard to get your pencils to work like you want to on this paper. So do it on another piece of paper that has a little tooth. And then she had the glistening eyes, different glistening eyes. Okay, so let's see. So here, this kind of thing right here, if you'd like to do color books and do faces in color books, then this kind of thing will really help you, because not only does, you know, she gives you a basic shading, but she tells you over here, like layer one, pale flesh pencil, color all over as shown. Leave the white sections as uncolored white paper. That's where the face catches the light. Keep the border along the jawline very light as well. It's a reflective light. So see how she tells you a lot of stuff. So they're really good for the information that she writes as well as what she's showing you. Yes, I did the candy. I don't know if it's in my book or if it's in my sketchbook, but we'll get to it. I'm going to show all the books first, and I'll flip through my sketchbooks and we'll draw something. Okay. Yeah, I did. I did this one here. I don't know if it's in this book or if it's in my sketch. No, I think it's got to be in my sketchbook because it's big. I think it's in my sketchbook. So like, you know, layer, and she tells you, you know, like raw umber. She uses she tells you the, you know, what colors to use. I think in the next one, if I'm not mistaken, she might even tell you the color, Prismacolor numbers. I don't remember, but she gives you the, you know, she tells you the names to get them close enough. Okay, so different skin tones. You know, here's like if you put some green undertone, and you can do some things different with blues and greens, and you can add undertone colors that makes the skin, gives it more depth to your faces. Hair strands. See, she shows you how to, you know, do all the hair strands here. So, and y'all be thinking about, as I'm showing you the books, like this is book one, as I'm showing you the books, you know, make some notes of what you might want me to draw today, like book one, hair, or, you know, whatever. So that way we can go back and look up what you might want. Here's a practice page. I would not color on here with your color pencils. If you wanted to practice this stuff, I'd make a copy onto, you know, a card stock, a little bit of, you know, something a little toothier. Or trace it if you want to trace it. Use some tracing paper, trace it. If you don't think you can draw, trace it, you know, and to practice it. And, you know, but like I said, this isn't the best for that. We've done these, I don't know if it's in here. Maybe it's in another one. We've done some raindrops. And this is how to color beautiful and delicate nature. So air bubbles, a rose. So I'm just kind of try to go through here. You know, you can see, I think we've done this mushroom before. We've done bubbles at one time. I think we did it on black. I don't know that I have that. I probably just had it on a scratch. Probably just did this on a scratch piece of paper. Do any of her books have how to draw metal? Yes. Some, I don't know which one. We're going to go through them all, Keeks. We're going through them all, so I can't tell you which book it is. But she does have some metal too. And yeah, but I don't remember which one. Some animal fur. Here's some translucent fairy wings. And then again, here's a practice sheet. 3D shapes and objects, bows. We've done bows before of hers. Um, we've done a beer glass. The beer glass. I don't think we've done the wine glass. We've done the beer glass. So balloons, another practice page. And see here she has it step by step. And then here's the page you can do it. Crown. Here's a metal crown, Keeks. There's a metal crown. Let me hold it up to you there. See, she shows you all the colors just do. She keeps it pretty simple too, don't you say, Janet? When you say she keeps everything fairly simple, I think she does. Here's some chrome. Here's some chrome, Keeks. Some chrome. But y'all make notes so that you don't, you may not want all the books at one time. So as I'm showing you the books, look, keep a track of what you're liking about them. So if you want to order one, to see if you like her style of teaching, then you'll know which one you might want to order. You did the beer mug and the copper. Okay. Yeah, she is. It's simple to follow, right, Janet? She is a good teacher. Here's a jewel. Look. And we've done a couple of the jewels. Shiny bugs, silver pearl, polished amber, a practice sheet. I've done this one before. This is cool. The galaxy jewel effect there. Snowfall. And again, a stained glass window effect. There's just lots, and it gets a little progressively, more complicated as you go. Soft water effects in the bathroom, in the background. I was picturing a wallpaper. in the bathroom. Shimmering, rippling ocean water. Oh my gosh. So, and y'all can go back and stop and look at it, if you really want to see something. Here's a marker pen background, neon fireworks on black paper, and then you got a color chart here in the back so you can do your own. This one's one of your favorites, Q. You got this one. And so she's got you can make your own make a copy of it, because again, make a copy of this and color it with a little bit more on a sketchbook paper or something. And just more different little practice sheets, practice swatches, and then she gives you a color chart to swatch in. And my mom did all this in her. She has, my mom bought 2, 3, I don't know how many of these that she bought, because she got into color pencil, and she did all those swatching. Here's one of the, there's one of the little teardrops we did. So in red. So that's Colorist Special Effects, and that doesn't have a 1 on it, but this was the first one. Okay, number 2. Let me get a bite of my banana and a sip of. You have 1 and 3, Q. Okay. Take a bite of my banana. Hang on. And I did come across, it was recommended in my sidebar in YouTube. I'll tell y'all who she is in a minute. She's new to me, and she did a cool color pencil. And we've done it here too, different color pencil comparisons. But she's new, and I'll tell y'all about her. And don't let me forget. Let's see. Bookmark Chrome. Okay, let's see. Okay, y'all might have to just tell me the book later, so we'll see. Because at the end, after I'm done, I'm having to look through it twice. Let's see. I'm trying, guys. I'm trying to accommodate, but I do want to get through these. Okay, the chrome. What was it? The chrome page. Okay, let's see. I'm not. Chrome page. Why am I not finding the chrome page? Silver pearl. There it is. Chrome. Okay. Bookmark Keeks. Okay. Now I'm not going to remember who asked me to do what. Okay. I won't remember all that if y'all ask me to bookmark some. Okay, here we go. This is number 2. And let's see when this one came out. This one came out in 2017 as well. And this one has tasty treats, nature, 3D shapes and objects, metal and steampunk, and skin tone and fabric. Okay, now you're welcome. Now y'all be at the ready to so we can save pages if you want. Okay, and then we'll decide. All right, so like here's an apple, and we have done the we've done the cupcake. Well, I've done it. I don't know if I did it on stream, and the donut. Then there's some great glossy red grapes, chocolate cream, ice cream with sauce, macaroons, orange pumpkin. We've done the pumpkin, foil wrap candy and strawberries. And again, they have the practice pages, wrapped paper, candy papers. And then here's nature. I'm kind of going fast, guys, because I want to go through. I got 7 books, 6 books. So trying to go kind of fast. You did the pumpkin too, View? See, View's done quite a few of these. Here's bokeh light backgrounds. Feathers. I love to draw feathers. Flames. Hibiscus. And again, this is for color pencil. I mean, you can practice your drawing as well. You see the frogs and hummingbirds and more ladybugs. Leaves, gemstones, just different colors of gemstones, all these different colors of gemstones, shells, more shells, snow on a roof, practice sheet, color swatching, inspiration, some inspiration color combos down here. Put it in caps, guys, if you're talking to me. All right, here's some more shells, silver anchor. There's a silver anchor, Keeks. You want me to bookmark that? A silver anchor. Which one, Missy? There was about 5 different gemstones. Which color did you like? Missy, what gemstone color did you like? We have yellow, red, silver color, green, blue, purple. What color did you like, Missy? Hi, Ambient. Blues. Okay, blue. I think that's blue. Only blue one. Okay. Silver anchor. Cracked glass. Kind of looks like dragon skin, kind of, you know, stylized. Glass bottle, lighthouse. I'm just kind of going through some onion domes, terracotta pots, marbles. Thank you, Kat. Kat's putting in links, guys. A glossy unicorn horn. 3D star. And then again, here's some different ones to practice your drawing. Metal steampunk. Some spoons. Gears. And then the practice sheet again. Then here's some skin tones. Of course, we do skin tones all the time when I do, you know, faces and stuff. So we probably won't do skin tones today because I do that all the time for y'all. You know, every time we do a color book. Some wrinkles in shiny fabric. And I don't know if we did these or if, I have it bookmarked for something. Cat and dog noses. Some more practice sheets. So yeah, so that's number 2. Anybody raise your hand now if you saw anything in here you like. Missy said she liked the blue gemstones. Anybody? y'all gotta okay, I don't see anybody saying anything for book 2 that they're, you know, might want me to draw out of. Ice cream, was that in here? Was that in here, Justy? Or is that in book 1? Let's see. Don't remember ice cream in this one. I could be wrong. Was it in book 1 or we have not got to it yet? I don't see. Oh, this one, a cone. Okay, here's the ice cream. Okay, here's the ice cream top, and then there's the cone there. And I think we have drawn that one too. All right, got that. All right, there we go. Thank you. Y'all get on it. I'll be at the feather. Okay, I'll bookmark that. Let's see. The feather, I don't know how much color was in the feather. Let's see. There we go. There's a peacock feather, and then there's this feather here. Okay, feather. All right. Number 3. All right, here we go. This is number 3. This one came out in 2017 as well. I guess she put out a lot of these back to back. Okay, Angie. The unicorn horn. And y'all do know we're not drawing all these, right? We won't have time to draw all of them. All right, let's see. Unicorn horn. Why am I not seeing it? Do not see it. I mean, I remember seeing it, but I'm not finding it. There it is. Okay, unicorn. Okay. All right, book 3. The topics she has are empty shapes, more flower fun, glorious nature, miscellaneous fun, and backgrounds and structure. Okay. I still see it. We're focused. Let's see here. Maybe we'll refocus. Let me refocus and fix the light. Hang on. This might be brighten it just a tiny bit. Refocus. There we go. Okay, so here's a realistic egg and a fried egg. came marked. Your book came marked hazard. Well, I don't get it. View. Why did that happen? That doesn't make any sense. Here's glassy stars and a glassy square and just different little things that are glass, different glass shapes here. That's all this first section is all glassy shapes. Bubbles, and see, it gives you the shapes. Textured tulips, different cherry blossom, different flowers, pansies. So y'all can see all the different flowers. If you like flowers, there's a lot of them in this one. Waterfall, fire, coral, starfish. Am I staying in frame? There we go. Tree bark, bamboo. I'm not telling y'all I'm letting y'all see them all, but I'm not necessarily calling off every single thing. Bees, and then again, practice sheets, 3D filigree, little bear, pencil reflections. See how much there's in them, though? There is so much. Yes, Amazon, Justy. If you go back, scroll back, Justy, Kat's already put in links to all of them. Okay, there's one right above your head. Oh, okay. I don't get that, but okay, that's just weird, isn't it, View? Some planets, and we've done this one. I forget what I did. I think I gave that one away, or it might be in my sketchbook. Anyway, we've done this. We did this really big, so it's not in here, I don't think, because we did it bigger. Mountain backgrounds, grassy meadows. So y'all can see different things, bricks, practice sheets, lots of practice sheets. Okay, there you go. That's number 3. Any shout outs for that? Yeah, they're not AI, Justy. These are all hand drawn by Helen Elliston. These are all Helen Ellistons. They're not AI. Okay. Let's see. Okay, Fuzzy said the bees. Okay, let's go to the bees. So like my grandson, he loves his bees. Okay, bees. There's bees, and then there's honeycomb. All right, I got that marked, Fuzzy. All right, here's number 4, and I don't think it's in here because I think it's too big to be in this book. I think it's in my sketchbook. I'm going to pull my sketchbooks out real quick, too, and we might draw in one. We'll see. All right, so this is number 4, and like I said, I've drawn this candy. This one came out in 2020. Okay, 2020. And this one has edibles, bold backgrounds, beauty of nature, cool stuff, and mystical. That's what's in Colorist number 4. I like number 4. If I remember correctly, I think I really like this one. I've drawn a lot of these. So some on camera, some on stream, some not. But I really do like them. Plus, she will pop in on. Yes, she has popped in on our lives before. I didn't announce this to her or anybody. I just decided this morning to do it. But she might come watch it later. She's popped in at Janet's stream when Janet has done some stuff out of her books. So she's really nice. She really is. Okay. And View's telling you which ones. I don't know if she's telling you which one she's drawn on stream, but she has drawn quite a few of these. Candy corn, glossy red paper. And aren't they easy to follow, View? Lemons, olives, pie crust and cherry filling, gingerbreads. This is the red candy swirls. This is the one I've drawn right here. Again, it's about this big in one of my sketchbooks. So we'll get over there in a minute. Mushrooms, tops and bottoms, sliced, different rainbow effects, toast, olives. Again, here's some little, combo page there. Some more worksheets. And again, I would recommend drawing them on another paper because it's just not the best for blending color pencil in the book. Okay, we got lace, leather, texture. Here's some rainbow oil slick, 3D stuff. Lots of 3D here. Dandelion on a gray tone. Squirrels. I've done the pine cone. Acorn. I've drawn the acorn. Again, I don't know that all these are in the books I'm going to show you because I've got so many sketchbooks. I'm pretty sure that the big my big candy is in there, but and maybe this one, I don't remember, but yeah, I've drawn a lot of them. Okay, let's see. I'm looking for anything in. She has palettes that I use. Okay, yeah, view. More worksheets. Cool stuff. Ribbons, ice cubes, spooky eyes, wax seals, stained glass, textured stained glass. And then again, see, here's the textured stained glass. But if you like color pencil, you like to draw, this is very simple stuff to draw so that you can learn how to do the color penciling. Yeah, she does. She has, I don't know if she has it on all of, yeah, well, she doesn't have the numbers on these. She has the names of the colors. Let's see, different potions and bottles. Another eye. Bottles, different bottle shapes. A word search, just out of, a crossword. And test practice sheets back here. Okay, so that is number 4. Justy said pine trees. Okay, was that in this one, Justy? Pine trees. This one. Here, there we go. There's a pine tree. Okay. All right, number 5. This one's really extra thick. I don't know, and so is this one's pretty thick too. But number 5 is really thick, extra thick. All right, and this one came out in 2020, and the topics are sectional coloring, eclectic and novelty, grayscale, animal prints, and characters in this one. Okay. Let's see. Hi, Judio. Dee Janet. Sorry, I missed both incredible ladies. Well, it's good to have you back, Judio. Good to see you. We're glad you're back. We're just going through Helen Elliston's books, and we'll draw some stuff today. For a while. We're going to run out of time. Okay, so here's some splodge. It's like a little shapes with inside coloring. Okay, and I think this was a thing on, and I didn't never do it. I don't know if you ever did it or any of y'all ever did it, but they would take, and you would take a color book, like here's a mandala type, fish type background. Here's a shell page. And what you would do is you would draw right over the top of it, like right here. See, it's got the background is a shell, and then you draw the feet right over the top. See how the shell is drawn right over the shells, and then you just color in that one part. See how it's colored in the feet? I never really got into that, but it was a little bit of talk of the town of when that people started doing some of that. Here's the finished one right there. See how it's just done right on top of another page. A zipper, paintbrush, and then here's a whole different, it's kind of the same effect thing where you do part of a page, you color part of a page and leave part of it white. And this one, she put a zipper down it. Now, I've done this with collage before. I put a collage zipper with 2 dimensions in there. One dimension on one side of the zipper and then the other side. But I haven't tried to do this on a color book page. But yeah, so it's kind of cool. You haven't, but you want to. Yeah, I do like that. Okay, here's a paintbrush. Same thing. The paintbrush, and this is colored. And then the background, is left not colored. Jigsaw. Same thing there. Here's you draw the jigsaw puzzles on top of another piece. Yeah, it is cool. Okay, here's a flashlight. Or as I say in Europe, a torch. Eclectic and novelty. Some waves, water, cucumber, vampire teeth. There's the vampire teeth and a sparkly lips. Sparkly lips. Here's the beer. I've done this one. And this is like the finished page. Yeah. I did draw, and I think it's in the sketchbook. We'll see when I go through it. I don't remember which sketchbooks each of these are in because they're in different ones. So, corn on the cob, heart full balloon. Here, Janet did some of these, and she did emojis. Did you do a whole page of emojis with butts on things? She put butts on all of them. She did a butts on thing emoji page. So Janet will have to, maybe Janet, if you'll make a note, Janet, will you show that next week? Your emojis with butts. Hi, Tex. It's so good. It was so good. Janet did an awesome job. It's okay. It turned out amazing. She did a whole bunch of these. Okay, and then bingo balls. Oh my goodness. Here's some copper bracelet, wine. Here's a shiny copper wine glass or copper glass. I don't know, glass. It's not really, it's not a see-through glass. Let's see, tips and techniques. There's a fantasy face, different hair colors. And again, she gives you sample pages to play with. Fantasy hand, a beaded bunny, a bunny made with beads, different colors. And she shows that this is a good way to practice your different color combinations and stuff with the little beaded bunnies. And yeah, here's the banana, and View and I have both done the banana. And so yeah, it's a fun one to do. And again, I think it's in, I don't know which sketchbook it's in. Cookies, desserts, daisies, rainbow daisies, roses, suit and tie, filigrees, more filigrees, awareness ribbons, grayscale dancers with a swishy dress. Kind of looks like the betta fish or an angel fish. Grayscale hair. cakes, zebra fur, how to do zebra fur, leopard fur. Hi, So. Happy Wednesday to you too. So is Carrie. Y'all make sure and follow each other, guys. Tiger fur, elephant skin. Of course, this is really close up. It doesn't. You wouldn't think an elephant skin looks like that unless you were that, right up on him. The spider, and then here's some different little characters. And Janet's done the alien out of this one too. Here's the rubber ducky. Janet's done this one. Different green smoke. Plant face on a planter. A little cartoon genie girl. That's kind of cute. That's kind of cute. And a gnomey, garden gnome. Thank you, Devin. We're going through Helen Elliston's books. This one is book 5. There's Helen up there. Y'all can follow her on Facebook. I do. She might come in and say hi when we don't at least expect it. All right. Then this one's Colorist Special Effects marker pens. Okay. So this one she did to do markers. And I also have the her black and white sketch drawing one. I didn't pull that because I just wanted to pull the color ones. Okay. So this one is 2025. This one was last year. Okay. And she's got objects and effects, surface and texture, pattern and fabric, and gold. So this one's with markers. The others were pen. Of course, you can adapt to some markers, some pencil, or do one cross over the different ones. But this one was made for markers. She's got white paint pens, and you can always do some shading and stuff with pencil after you do your marker bases. Just like when we color in our color books, do a marker base and go back in with color pencil on top. This is so cute. So I'm looking to see if there's anything in chat. I don't see anything enabling us. Yes. Right? So shiny jewels. A chef's hat. And again, this is with markers. Some glittery lips. Embroidered leaf effect. Embroidered leaf. Another embroidered leaf effect. See how she made it look like it was sewn or stitched? Okay. And this one looks like it's, what do you call it? Knitted. Okay, then surface and texture. Drawing flames. Here's another raindrops. I showed you that red one we've done. Pencil. There's that, there's a name for this kind of metal, like in the back of trucks and stuff, and toolboxes. Those big toolboxes. There's a name for this kind of metal plate. Maybe one of y'all know what it's called, but there's a name for that kind of metal. Let's see. Water effects. And again, these are with with markers. Bye, CK. Thanks for stopping in. I know you're busy. Colorless blender. I never really got along with the colorless blender. Colorless blender to me almost just like erased. I just never did good with the colorless blender. I don't know. More knitted stuff, confetti patterns, camo patterns, graffiti patterns, marbling, plaid. That's kind of cool. The plaid effect, like just going over with practice on scrap paper. But, that's kind of cool, right? Look. Say you do the stripes and you go back over it with the plaids, or the other direction rather. Same thing with the green plaid. Thought that was kind of cool. Whirlpool, gold, shiny boots, tinfoil balloon, or foil balloon. I don't know if it's tin foil, but yeah. Well, Keeks, I don't know if I'm going to do markers today. I think I'm just going to do pencils today. But I wanted to show y'all the books. So there we go. We got plenty already picked out between all of y'all back over here. Here's more sample pages. Lots of sample pages. Now these you could do with your if you wanted to color actually on this paper with marker. But pencil is just a little slick to me anyway. So that was Color Special Effects marker pens. All right, so let's see. Before we go on, I do have this one, I got 3 of them, I think, or 4 that have tabs. So we'll do that. Let's set this aside. Move my iPad over here. And if y'all missed, if you came in late, I did show also the new Collage Soup 3-ring circus book earlier. Okay, so let me get and again, let me tell y'all too, and Kat, you do not have, well, one, I can't even tell you who did it, so I can't tell you who to go look for. The other one, I wanted to shout out a couple of techniques. Well, one of them, I didn't get her name, and then the other one is, okay, so I just found this girl this morning, and she's a pretty new YouTuber, and she's pretty new to color pencils. I don't know exactly how many, videos she has, but she's pretty new. And her name is Piggy Pens. And I think she's UK, although it's Australia and UK, sometimes it's hard for me to tell which one it is. Like Di, Messy Di is in Australia. She has a very heavy accent. And because it's extra heavy, it's hard for me to tell. But anyway, her name is Piggy Pens. And her newest video it's called Holbein Pencils. She was trying to decide whether she wants to buy some Holbein pencils. But she does comparisons. She does Holbeins, Lumis, Polys, Prismas, and some of the new Derwent drawing pencils. So anyway, but her name is Piggy Pens. Okay, you like her channel, Hard House? I just found her. There's the cat, but I just found her this morning. Yeah, she's lovely. Is she UK or is she Australian? I'm looking here. Yeah, okay, that's all right. So, is she from Australia or is she UK, or do you know? So. Oh, I mean, Hard House. Sorry, Hard House likes her channel. You like Piggy? Okay, well, I just found her this morning, so I wanted to shout her out because she did a good review on the different pencils. Okay, but that's what her newest video is called, is Holbein Pencil Compare. I don't remember exactly, but it has Holbein in it. If you could only have one book, which one of these would I like the best? I guess it's, what, Don? It's going to depend on what you like to draw. I mean, I like the first one and I like number 4. I think Mom liked number 3. 1, 3, or 4. Go back and look at them again. If I had to pick for just like one and didn't have any of them, because I like all of them. Okay, so that was the one thing. And the other thing I wanted to shout out was, who was I? Because not if I come across her again, I will shout her out. But let me get a piece of scrap paper here. And because I had not thought to use this technique. All right, so y'all know we love our distressings. We love our here, let me just get a stencil here to show you. We use these in our color book backgrounds, right? She's a colorist. She's a color book girl. And I don't think it was Coloring with Claire. I can't remember. One of y'all will probably know. But anyway, y'all know that we will do backgrounds with our inks, right? Our distress oxides. And we'll do backgrounds in our color books. Well, and we always use these, right? Always use the brushes because look how good they do, right? Okay, 5 would be your choice view. She uses the soft tool. Now I used a green there, so let me flip it over so it's clean. She used the soft tools with the distress oxide. And I thought that's a great idea. Because I already have, I just tore it. I already have them because I have, pan pastels. Let's see if I can still use it there. You got to be gentle when you put these on. You can't just, you'll rip them. But anyway, so with the distress oxides, she used the that's what she used. And what's nice about it is for a little bit tighter details. Let me get a different stencil. Let me get a stencil that's got a little more detail in it here. Yeah, here, let me get that little bird. And now you do need to clean them off because it will reactivate if you get it wet, right? I'm not doing that right now. As you can see, I'm not cleaning it off. But anyway, I was like, I got to tell everybody about this. And I should have wrote her name down. I don't know if it was Coloring with Claire. All right. We'll find it. I mean, it's not hard to find stuff, but, I do try to make it easy. And so does Cat, Cheshire Cat. Hi, Joanne. All right. So look, I got this little bird stencil here. And with the tool, now you got to kind of keep your finger on, give it some pressure, right? But you can get some nice details with your soft tool. Because I just use these, right? When we're doing a stencil background in a color book page. Look. And you could shade it. I mean, you could you do a couple colors. But isn't that cool? Now, again, this will come off again if you don't clean it. So it's really a good idea to, if you're using the distress oxides to wipe them off. It comes right off. But that's the problem. It comes right off. So again, here, let me take this one that I just. So, yeah. But anyway, so there's another tip for y'all to put in your Society of Idea Collector notebook to use the soft tools. If you already have pan pastels and already have the tool, this works fine though. It does work fine. But I thought that was a nice little tip, right? Yeah, right. Okay. So there we go. So that's with the oxides because these are very like chalky, creamy, and there, I cleaned the brush. All right. So anyway, there's that. Okay. So now I wanted to shout those out. What else do I have here? Sip of lemon water. Mm-hmm. Right, Tex? And I some reason Coloring with Claire is coming to my mind. Now I can't guarantee that's who it is. Hi, Leona, that I saw it on. Do you think you can use pencils on after? Yeah, you can. You can use pencils over this. Now, you could probably hit it with the heat gun to make it set just a little better. But, well, she does. Well, let's see. How did I say? And I can visualize the, what do you call it? Her video where she did this. I think she was doing a color flip through, and she said that she used her color pencils. She did the color. She was using it as a background. Okay, she was using this as backgrounds only that I saw. So she had I think it was like a circus tint or something, and she'd already colored the tint. And then she used the stencils and the distress oxide in the background and did like 2 or 3 or 4 colors, kind of not really a bokeh, but, a colorful background with the oxides and the tool. But I can't remember. So Okay, so anyway, I wanted to show y'all that. Okay, so now let's see here. I'm going to do a quick flip through my two large sketchbooks because Kathy yesterday showed hers. I got to back out. And View was going, Lordy! View can be so funny, guys. Y'all got to follow View. I'm going to back out even more. Anyway, I have to back all the way out. Let me adjust my camera here. Um, but so Kathy had her big sketchbooks and the other sizes that are like, like my 8x10 ones, like this size here. Let's see here. Oh, here's one down here. And I've got tons of these too that I use. These are big, thick ones as well. And this is just really copy paper kind of thing in these. And these are 800 pages, but you can see the difference in size. Let me measure it for y'all. And Kat, do not try to go find, unless you just have it handy. You probably have this one handy from Kathy's yesterday. And so this one is 8.5 by 11, I think. Is 8.5 by 8.5 by, oh, is it 12? No, it's 8.5 by 11.5. So it's just a little bigger than 8.5 by 11. But anyway, so I love these because they're just fun to doodle and, just throw things in. So I do like these. These are very big and heavy, and these are expensive. Just going to say. And I have two of them, and I haven't, I got this one in 2020. So, and the other one I got after that. So I've been working in this in 2021, 2, 3, 4, 5, and now I need to put 26, because I think I put it in February. Okay, so we got all through the years. But anyway, you can see it's not, I'm not, it's only not even halfway done. And then in the back, I have lots of stuff that needs to be glued in. And then some things I can't glue in, like some of my big sketches, like my, scroll, what do you call it? That I cut off the scroll because the scroll was too hard to scroll things out every time I wanted to work in the scroll. So I just cut it all down. Kathy Berg, Maryland, Kathy Berg, she streams every Tuesday at 10 a.m. Kat will put a link in. It's already put in the very big sketchbook. But Kathy Berg, Maryland, and hi, Maryland, by the way. Anybody else coming in? So yeah, Kathy Berg. Hi, Vale. You're welcome. You just got to ask. Kat and Janet are my Tina's not here, so but they jump on. They're especially Kat. We Janet will go just throw it over to Kat. Anyway, so I have quite a few of my larger sketches that I've cut down off of the big scroll in here because I just didn't know where else to put them. So I put them in here, like, here's a starfish. This I did back in 2015. And I just threw them in here because I just didn't know where else to put them after I cut them down. I could put them in my portfolios, but they get lost down in there. So here's some slow lorries, and we just do some quick sketches, or sometimes they're thumbnails, or smaller, I should say, not necessarily thumbnails. This one we did in 2000, is it 25? No, we didn't do this last year. But anyway, there's slow lorries. Let's see what else is in here. Again, I just folded them up and put them in the back. There's one of my sea turtles. And these are done with acrylic paint and acrylic paint, and then pencils, and whatever else. What's there? Let's see. So here's some different little quick sketches, some collage bits in here. Let's get past all that. See, I got some other little quick sketches that I just throw in here. I was playing with yesterday. I'll show you this too. Y'all know I love me some octopi. Well, I came across somebody had drawn or painted. It might have been watercolor, and I said, "Oh, I really like the way that watercolor octopi looks." But well, no, I got these, and I've shown them already, so I'm not going to go through them all now. But ballpoint pens, these kind of ballpoint pens, I think there's 6 of them in a set. They're really inexpensive, really. They're the Langau. I think they're Langau. And they have 10 colors on a pen. And I got 6 of them here, and you can see. They come in you can buy them in a set. Okay, let's see. And then I got this one at Blick a couple weeks ago when I went to Blick because I liked him. But they're ballpoint pens, and they're thin. They're thin ballpoint pens. And I've seen people do multiple things with them on IG. So you see the different colors that come in. You buy them. They come in. They're not expensive. They're not expensive. I don't even know how long they'd last. Right? I don't know how long they're going to last. They may not last more than a drawing or two. But you can see all the colors. Okay, and then the rest are my Bics and my what do you call it? Intergel. So yeah, so ballpoint pen kind of drawings. So anyway, what I did, first off, Janet will be impressed. I did swatch. I didn't swatch these yesterday. I had them swatched, but I did the little drawing yesterday. Here's the Bic crystals, and they're a 1.6, so they're extra thick. The Bic crystals, they're extra thick. And they come in a lot of colors. I usually only can find these. Now you can get them on Amazon, but I can get them at Walmart during school season, during school season. And but they're 1.6, so they're real thick as opposed to the regular Bic pens, which I use those. These are all different ones in here. So, but these are the Bic crystals. These are all the colors that I have in them. And you can buy them in sets and groups. I was thinking there can be too much of each color. Yeah, and those pens, right, Belinda? Can't be too much. Well, you know what it is I think that each one has a little skinny little barrel that you just pop them down like that, pops out there, and then when you want to get pop it back up, you just hit the top here, and it goes back in. But I know there can't be too much in there, right? But anyway, so I did. This is just the Bic ones there, and then here's the ones with the here they are. There's the ones that are inside, and I just wrote the barrel color because it doesn't really, like the purple barrel. These are all in the purple barrel. Those are in the pink. So there is mostly a lot of blues in the blue barrel, in the dark blue barrel, but it's not necessarily just those colors. It's not all purple. In other words, it's not all blue. But that's how I can identify the pen that it's in, is by the color of the barrel. So those are the colors that come in there, and it's a 0.5. These are a 0.5, so they're real thin. It's real tiny, right? So I use this blue right here. Oh, well, let me show you what else I've seen. Here's my inner gels. There's my inner gels there. And then there's my astronaut, my little astronaut one from Blick. These are the colors that are in the astronaut. And then these are the inner gel. Anyway, I liked that dark blue color. So, and I don't say I copied it, but I sort of copied the layout of this octopus and did him with the blue. So this took about, I don't know, an hour and a half maybe. So I did that in about an hour and a half. It's not going to get any. So let's see if I can get it to. It's not going to. I don't have autofocus on, so because I don't want it to go. But you see, I can draw different ones. but I just saw the dark blue. So I wanted to play with the pen is what it is. I wanted to play with the pen. So I just picked that to do. So that's all I got in here is just the swatching and that one octopus. uh, okay. So anyway, I do like drawing them. So as you can see here, and if they're kind of big like this, if I draw them on a bigger sheet of paper, then I trim them out and put them in here. So, I have a lot of different larger things in here that I just threw. Oh, where's Fuzzy? Fuzzy, look, like bees. There's some bees. There's some bees that I did with some marker and pen and probably marker and pen. So anyway, some quick. There's Fuzzy Falcon. So yeah, some bees. And let's see what else. And there's another octopus and another. I love drawing the. I just like the tentacles and the suckers. So, but these are too big to actually. I mean, I could fold it up and put them in there. And kind of like tack them in with some glue stick. But I just stuck them here in the back of this one. And some of the large, like Mimi's not in here, the alligator Mimi, and some of the, Dracula, they're in my bigger portfolio because they won't actually fit in here. So, and I still have, look, I still have this much left in this one, and I went ahead and bought a new one, not recently, but yeah. So I'm going to flip through real quick. Let me go ahead and prop this up with something because it's so thick that this will lay down. That might be too big. Let's see. Let's get a couple of paint things. There we go. Okay. So I'm just going to kind of flip through. I'm going to. Okay, Angie, you take care. And I'm hoping that your doctor will, help you out tomorrow or when you go back. That y'all know that my Inktober and all my Inktober posters, I just shrunk it down. People go, oh, I want to print of that, but look, when you shrink it down, you can't see anything. Just y'all know the poster is 22 by 30. When you shrink it down, still it's not the same effect, right? So it just doesn't work. But I do like this guy. It's one of my inspirations, and of course, y'all know I love drawing lemurs. And then if I make a print like this is a big collage, like a larger collage. So I will make prints out of some of them, so I do for give y'all on super chats and stuff. But hi, Leisha. Who else am I missing? Candy. And so I did make stickers out of these guys. I printed this off on a sticker sheet and cut them out. I cut them out all individually. I think most of y'all that super chatted me has already got one of these. But let me make a note to print that because I think I gave all those out. Reprint lemur. Okay. And so what I did is I print them out on sticker sheets, and then I hand cut all my stickers out, and then cut them out and gave y'all the 3 of them. Inktober's but they're so big, right, Linda? And then again, these are this is a big poster, 22 by 30 or something, my pea sloth. So I have given these prints away, but I try to remember to make a print to put in my books, but I don't always do it. So sometimes I just have the originals, like my huge, posters and stuff. I don't have prints of all those. And then here is, and see, I wanted to make a sticker of the llama. I know, make a sticker of the llamas. So there's some llamas. And again, this is all ballpoint pen. I love drawing in ballpoint pen, sketching, I should say. And all my Inktobers, the posters that are 22 by 30, the big Inktober posters, they're all done with ink, with a ballpoint pen. And then the backgrounds are, painted in with the brush and ink. So anyway, so here's just different textures, different patterns. And so I'm just going to kind of do a quick flip because y'all flipped through this like last month, didn't I? How do you scale down your pictures? You can do that. Well, I take everything, all my pictures are taken with my phone. So you can make them any size you want in your printer. That I just send them to my computer, and then in my printer software, you can make them any size you want. Make them any size you want. I did a whole series of animals with the earpod, iPod, whatever, little the little earbud pod things. And this is a poster that's shrunk. This is a big poster that was shrunk down. This one I think I gave that to somebody. I don't have that one anymore. And then some bunnies and rabbits. And then here's some different shells that I've just cut out that I liked because I wanted to do some different patterns. And so it's an idea. It's a sketchbook, okay? It's a sketchbook. It's a lot of ideas. Like here, like this pig here, look, her clothes and her ears, that's different. Like, I don't know if it's scrapbook paper, but it's some kind of, decorative paper, So same thing for here. I've used different papers to make the face and the fur and the colors. So there's another one there. My emus, my rooster. I love drawing I love drawing chickens and roosters too. I love drawing roosters. So this one, and I did make them some kind of like some antennas, like they're picking up waves. They're picking up the conspiracy chickens. Conspiracy. Where's my conspiracy? Conspiracy chicken. With the tinfoil hat. But anyway. So many more, some more roosters. And this is done with small little circles of ink in here too. I don't know if you it's hard to pick up, it's so dang heavy. But you see it's got the little, there you can see it right there with the, what do you call it, ballpoint pen. This was my inspiration guy that I drew him, and he was my inspiration for my Ink's-October. And then here, and I got lemon water hiccups stenciled over to make it like some kind of different kind of skin. Stencils are good. Like I know we do it in color books, where we'll do stencils over faces. Like I've done leopard girls with the leopard stencil, mermaids with the scale stencil, and you can do all kind of cool things with the stencil in your color books. Well, you can do the same thing, Judy. You can do the same thing in your sketches. You can do that. And these are again shrunk down from my this was Inktober in 2019, and these were my movie monsters my way, and these are all about, I think, 11 by 14. I think these are all 11 by 14. I've shown you all the originals, but so these are some. I didn't print out all of them, but I wanted to make sure I remembered that this was the year that I did my this is the year that I did my Inktober movie monsters. So there's just some different ones printed out. And the Invisible Man, love him. So yeah. Anyway, and then just more sketches. Did a little the sea dragon. And then put a little guy on it with a harness and a saddle, and he's wrangling him. He's wrangling, and so yeah. And then just different little pieces of something I've cut out that I like. The things, a moth. These could be wings or flowers, but they look like wings to me. And then just so I put a bird and a moth in here to remind myself. Again, more collage stuff. And if I come across something here, go, I remember, I like that giraffe that's in my sketchbook. I will just tear this out. I will have no hesitation to rip this right on out. So anyway, these are some collage things in that Okay, let's go. There we go. Playing with that. I've made a sticker out of him. This was from 2015. Quick sketches. I showed how to do 5-second face drawings. These all start out as just quick sketches, and then you develop them. And these are with pencil, with my blue graph gear pencil. Love my blue graph gear pencil. And you put the blue lead in. You can put any color lead in. Know what, Vale? No, what? No, what? Let's see. War of the World's Robot. Yeah, that's Gort. Gort. Klaatu. Nikto. I think that's how it goes. That's when the main guy, Michael Rennie, he gives the orders to the robot. Gort's his name. So anyway, here's some more pencil drawings with my blue graph gear pencil. Do I have it handy here? I usually keep it. Yeah, here we go. Graph gear, and you can get. I have one that has light blue lead and one that has dark blue lead, and they're weighted. They're very. Janet has the whole line. They come in like 4 or 5 different ones. A 0, 3, 5, 7, and 9. Does it come in 11, Janet? But anyway, Janet has 4 or 5 of them. I just really like the 7s. So these are 7s, and they got these little nubbies on them, and they're very cool to hold. Oh, well, thank you, Melinda. I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Let me get my mouse here let me write you down for I don't know if I've given you a panda sticker. Do you have a panda sticker? Somehow I think I sent you. I have your address, right, Melinda? Write you down. Or would you rather have, do you want a panda or do you want lemurs? You might already have a panda if it's been recent, because this month I've been giving out the pandas. Do you know? And do I have your address, Melinda? So I can send you a happy mail back. Lady, you have my address. I would like a panda. Okay, panda it is. The panda heads, they're about this big. The panda stickers are a good size. Panda it is. And thank you for supporting the channel. Janet said she thinks that the biggest size lead in the graph gears is a 9. Okay. And I know you have them all. Thanks, Melinda. Okay, I wrote you down for a panda. Okay. Let's see. Yeah, Kat's thing. Everybody's thanking you. Thank you, Melinda. No, it is sweet. I really appreciate it. Okay. All right, let me take a sip of my. And we'll get to drawing something here out of Helen's book here in a minute. So I'm trying to find my big candy. I think it's in this one. It could be in the other one because the other one's kind of sort of newly started. Y'all see, I love drawing the tentacles. So anyway, this is out of that book that Janet and I have, How to Draw Everything or something. And it's just gives you so many ideas of things to draw. Here's some different illuminated lettering. Janet and I both love calligraphy and illuminated letters. And we were going to do a whole brush lettering thing one year. I think it was during COVID, during the virus. But we didn't really get into it that much. We do it, but we didn't get into it. Here's some koi fish. And again, these are all drawn the blue with my graph gear. I don't know if can you see everything? Let's see. Maybe I can zoom in with the book is so big. There we go. There we go. That's a little better. How's the lighting? It's all right. Squirrel. So you like brush lettering, you know. Well, we bought the stuff, so that's what counts. Not really, Janet. Not really. Different kinds of scales, different kind of snake skins and turtle skins and There's some more snakes, and there's a dragon, and another a Komodo dragon that I want to do. I really like to do this in a collage because I wanted his head is going to be a world. And on the world, the different things like there'll be a flame for his eye. There'll be his spikes and everything will be mountains, and it will be him, but it'll be a whole scene. I gotta let me go ahead and say collage. Yeah. Because I keep saying I want to do it. I never get back to that one. So many other ones come up. So, oh, thank you. Is that it? Is that the book? Cat, that big thick one? I'm not sure. Is that it, Emma? That doesn't sound familiar. I have to ask Janet. Here's another. These were stickers at one time. My little mice there. And I did a whole holiday season thing. So he's got the little ball hanging off of there, and he's got a wreath. So that was my Christmas emu, my Hanukkah camel, Christmas squirrel. Just did little animals with holiday themes. And jellyfish. These are just done real quick with quick scribbles of ink, and then taking the ink dauber. I'm not going to do it because I don't want to, this doll to get a mess. But I just took the ink dauber and daubed it. And then just some different little manga and illustration. Cameron and I would do these back years ago. Some more frogs, bats, just all kinds of little animals, more chickens, pea sloth. And I love this. I gotta remember to write this in something besides this book because I really love this quote. And I've told Debbie this too. Debbie and I both read the whole series. I think there's 9 of them now. The Cracked Spines. There's maybe 11. We're both waiting for the next one, but it just came out, I think, a couple months ago, the newest one. So we'll have to wait a while. But anyway, this quote reminds me from the book series, the Cracked Spine series, but it's out of the Outlander, the original Outlander. If y'all, I don't know how many of y'all, I know y'all probably watch the series, the TV series, the Netflix or whatever it is on. Star. I don't remember. I quit watching it. So, but anyway, I read all the books back in the, I think the first one came out in 1989, maybe 1990, Diana Gabaldon. But anyway, I love this quote and I want it to be something. I don't know what I'll make it something. This is just the best description. All right. The library held a hushed exultation as though the volumes were all singing soundlessly within their covers. And if you read the Cracked Spine series, the girl that works in the library, she can hear the books talking to her. Not all the time, but every now and then. And it's a cozy mystery series. And she uses, the voices, if you will, from the books come to her and they help her solve mysteries. But it was just so perfect. The volumes were all singing soundlessly within their covers. It's perfect. Hi, Ginger Cat Lady. Anybody else coming in? So I'm just doing a flip through one of my, these are all posters shrunk down. There's my, one of my Star Wranglers that I have, I've done him a whole bunch of times. Time Wrangler. It's a Star Wrangler and a Time Wrangler. But anyway, yeah, so this is a poster. And so anyway, I'm just going to continue to flip through here. Again, these are all posters, shrunk down, and then lots of drawings. This is one of my 22 by 30 posters. Y'all know the collage. But anyway, here's who was it that wanted me to draw at feather out of the book. So here's a feather for you. And then let's see, here's some chicks and more little faces and some different things, patterns. This was on Pinterest, a whole bunch of patterns were on Pinterest, and I said, I'm going to draw those down. So I did. More roosters and chickens, pen and ink, shells. And then these ladies that we did with Fashion Magazine bodies, Tim Holtz heads. They were fun. I really like these ladies. So with the fish. We did this on stream not too long ago. Practicing, testing out the new acrylic paint pens, stamps, art foamy stamps. We'll get past all the stamps. There's a quick lemur sketch. More rooster sketches. I made him into he was a sticker. Shrunk him down into a sticker. Bookish voices. Yes, Debbie. And yeah. And then these are some of them from the, the, what do you call it? Scroll, the big giant scroll. These are from the scroll. Oh, well, here's one of our animals that we did at Halloween. We did the turtle. It was a combo thing. You know how we did take our we haven't done it in a while, but you take your list. We take our list. Let me find a blank page here. And in your Society of Idea Collector notebook, and the easiest list to do, see, I'm off on a rabbit trail now, other than mind mapping, and Kathy Berg did talk a little bit about mind mapping colors. We both have done whole sketchbooks on mind mapping colors. But anyway, you take a person, let me just show you this, person, place, and thing. And then I always like to also add, you can also add an occupation, and transportation, and as an extra column. But a person can be anything living. So it can be a person, it can be animals. And I usually make separate lists for this. So give me a minute because I'm going to try to explain, because this is, if y'all don't do anything else today for idea collecting, for your Society of Idea Collectors, I always show this in mind mapping. I always show this. Animals, insects, fish, birds. I'm trying to think of all the different living things, you can have a whole nother section for plants, flowers, trees, that kind of thing. But anyway, so this can be your person. Again, you can make separate lists for all these, but just for a quick demo. Place, it can be your kitchen, it could be a country, it can be a city, it can be anything, any place. And a thing, just like it says, it can be a fork, it could be a pen, it could be a car, it can be, it can be anything. So what you do is you make long lists of these things, long lists, hundreds. You can make hundreds. I've got hundreds. And then you can just pick a number. Like, let's just say somebody said the number 2, 3, and 1. So then you just go 2. Oh, that's anything living. 2, 3, and 1. Okay. Then you'd have an insect in the city and somehow with a fork. It's kind of like when we do our Monday draw from the bowl, and I give y'all 5 prompts every Monday, and y'all see what Terry does with those. Terry Brett. Oh my gosh. Y'all know she'll take those 5 prompts and make the whole worlds with them. Well, this is kind of the same thing in a simplified list manner. You just pick random numbers and pick random things. Well, where was it now? Where was it? So that's kind of, I think, if I remember, how we did this back some years ago. We did a turtle and a pumpkin and a bat. And this is what we came up with for that Halloween or that October. And this has been probably 10 years ago that we did this. So I said all that to explain this. And again, these are more from the, what do you call it? The scroll that are, here's one that we did. He's a cardinal with slippers, and these are fish. So he's got a little fish slippers in his cardinal. And then here's another sea dragon, and I just put them in here because I didn't know where else to put them. Here's another. I had this was an old panda sticker, and I made the new one. Made the new ones about that big, and he shrunk down. He's about that big. And then just different collage things, some swatches, some more different animals off the. These are all off the scroll, cut down to put in here because the scroll's too hard to maneuver. When I say scroll, I mean a roll of paper, a huge roll of paper, craft paper that we unrolled to draw on. And it was so hard to get back to, something that we wanted to see again because I had to unroll the scroll. Dragon eye, hummingbirds, these were stickers. This was a sticker, my panda. He's not really finished. We did quit the sketch there. But this is from 2015, so you can see some more red pandas. And okay, so that's all that's in this one. So, and y'all seen me flip through this quite a few times. Now, let me look in the other one, because the other one hopefully is where the candy is. The candy, peppermint candy. All right. And it's the same book. It's just not as much in it. And I did put book binding. I did put book binding. What do you call it? There's a whole bunch of stuff in here. Book binding tape on this because it does stress the spine, and it will spine if you don't secure it and you stuff it. It will tear. So this one has, when we did this is some of my zine sketches. When we did the zine, do I have a finished one in here? But this is all the stages of doing a zine with Janet. I'm not sure if this was my zine idea or this was Janet's zine idea. I think we had to do something with music. So these are all my sketches, walrus sketches, and show you how to lay out. Here's the zine. It's stuck down here, so you have to fold it up. But anyway, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and I am the walrus, cuckoo. And so anyway, that was my zine there. And then sketches from it. This was a project I did something for Logan with helmets and Vikings. What else is in here? These are all sketches. These are all sketches that need to be stuck in here that I've done. Different. These are the creatures on the maps, the edges of maps, and I want to do something with those. See, here's some more different map creatures. And, there's a little more of those maps. Just all different kind of things here. So this is one of my stories, my Monk's Mail story. I'm not going to show y'all that. It's kind of my personal story. And some seahorse sketch. Again, it's all with ballpoint pen. If it's blue, it's with my Graph Gear pencil. If it's black and white, this is all done with ballpoint pen. So y'all still with the tour? We're going to draw here in a minute. There's a spring here, and we just did little creatures, with some quick marker. Oh, all right. So here's one of the bows. This was the bow out of Helen Elliston's book. That's the bow. Here's one of her, this, and we did this on stream to show how she showed how to do stuff. And it's on like a thick copy paper that has a little tooth, as opposed to the books that are slick. You know what I mean? They're just really slick. So I recommend putting them on something else. It's, copy paper is still not the best. A sketchbook is your better bet to get the tooth to practice your blending and stuff. But this is out of her book. I'm getting here some of her color chart. Okay, here we go. Here's the beer. And I don't remember which book it was in. I should have. Was it in the one with the eye? Let's see. There's the what do you call it, the water droplet. There's the eye. See, there's the eye we did. There. Let's see. I'm not sure if the beer was in here. I don't remember. And I think it might be in the one with the banana. It might be in 4. The beer. I'm flipping over here. Might have been in. Is it in 4? And if y'all missed it, I showed all these books, all of Helen Elliston's color books. I showed them earlier. Oh, there's the. But I was trying to find the beer. Not sure. I don't remember what one it's in. Hang on. I'm going to flip until we find it. Seems like it was toward the back, but I don't remember which book. Hang on. Let's see. Devin said, "Could you color those seals?" With the fancy multicolor pen sometimes. Maybe. Did you prep the roll of paper with gesso before painting? No. We just used craft paint, Devin. Just craft paint. No. I would do a quick sketch with a Conti crayon. Usually white. And then we would get out the paint. If you're talking about on the craft color scrolls, oh, where's the beer? View's drawn the beer too, and the banana. Where is it? Well, it's not in this one, I don't think. Is it in this one? I should have marked it, but I didn't. All right, there's the banana. I don't know if we're going to come across the banana. So I think the beer is in this one too. There's the Janet did the emojis on her channel one day. That was so fun. Oh, there it is. Okay, so there's the beer. There's the beer. And so you see, we drew it a little bigger. And this is on some mixed media paper. The only commissions that I really do anymore, and I usually only do them during the holidays, are portraits, pets and people portraits. I mean, if you want me to draw a beer, probably not. Cue. But yeah, and I usually only take them during closer to the holidays, after October, all into November. But I don't do them near as much as I used to, and I've shown all my portrait, and I'm not going to pull those out today because if you look at my playlist, you can see my portraits and stuff. And look at my sketchbooks and books. There's a banana. There we go. There's the banana. And I show what colors I use there. And Helen tells you what to use. Okay, there is this one. Here. So there it is, just bigger. We did this in 2020. So you drink beer, it's gone. I have never liked the taste of beer. I just never have acquired a taste for beer. Yeah, I don't use gesso really for anything. Let's see. Yeah, I knew it was in one of these 2 books. Okay, so, and then we got just some other stuff in here too. All right, so I'll do a quick flip through. This one doesn't have near as much stuff in it, but I'll flip it anyway. Let's see. Show some different, this is the parallel pens. If y'all like to do calligraphy, parallel pens are amazing. And this is the different point sizes in the parallel pens. And then there's the Bics. And, some cows. And, of course, y'all seen my Ink Farm Tober poster. And I love this is another one of those quotes I like to do. Some of thoughts are seeds. You choose what to grow. And then these are just some different ideas I have. And I put most of these I did with some color thing. Like, oh, where's Fuzzy? Look, there's some more bees. Mm. Ballpoint pens. Let me see if I can hold it up so you can see. See? It's all scribbly. Thanks, so. More lemurs. More octopi. More lemurs. Love me some lemurs. I could draw lemurs every day. And then just some fashion models. This is one of my comic stories. And there's their language is alchemy. And then there's the lemurs, Vikings. And then it's all my notes. It's all my notes to the rules. Anyway, some more octopus of those. Some pterodactyls. There's some beavers and some fox. Again, some fashion girls. Just playing around with the ink. I just wanted to play with the ink. Flying turtles. Bats. And I did use a lot of these ideas when I did my ink woods, the ink wood tober and the ink farm tober. So I do, refer back to I did a good rooster or, something back there. Some feet. Don't look, Janet, feet. And the Olmec. Love ancient history. Some pigs and a squirrel and some more of my, this is some Norse information for my, the samurai, lemur, Viking thing. I got that propping up. And then these are, I got these off Pinterest. They're vintage, like a Waffle House, coffee shop, like 1950s, 60s. With the sugar, the sugar bowl with the flap on it, and the different. Anyway, is that all in here? I think that's it. So yeah, and I keep a piece of. Maybe we should just go in here. Maybe I don't know if I want to draw on this because I don't think I'm going to finish it. I probably won't finish it today if we draw. Maybe I'll get something else to draw on and put it in later because. Just for camera purposes, it'll be easier. Okay, so let's see what we got here as far as what people pick. This one's got something. Let me show y'all real quick again the covers of the books and get them in order here. This is the last one, I think. Okay, this is 2 and 2. Right, I think I got them in order. All right, here we go. All right, I kind of got my cameras a little. So these are the books. I've already flipped through all of them. So I just wanted to readdress Helen's books just because we haven't looked at them in a while, and I thought y'all might enjoy seeing them again. And so this is the first one, Color Special Effects 1. Now let's see, I do probably need to zoom in. Let's go and zoom in one now that we're not with the ginormous sketchbook. There we go. Okay, so that's book 1. Book 2. We have a lot of things marked in this one. Book 3. Book 4. Book 5. And this one's thicker. It's an extra thick one. And I've already flipped through all of them, so you'll have to just go back, okay? And this one doesn't have a number. It's her Color Special Effects marker pens. Okay, so, and I think that's her newest one. All right, so let's see here. Which ones do we have marked? And I'm going to pick something out of one of them. I get to choose. I get to choose. Like, let's get a smaller sketchbook or something here. Let me look around here what I want to draw in or on. What do I want to draw on? What book? I'm looking around. That one's way too, that's up at the top of the room. I can't get up there and get that one. But I do kind of want a bigger one. Let's see what this one is. This one's probably good enough. It's probably got a good enough paper. I just got a covered one here. It's got things written in it, but I think it's a little thin. But it's got a little tooth to it. We can probably roll with this. It's just it's a little thin, but it's got some tooth, so it should be okay. All right, so let's see here. Yes, Fire Horse 6. She's and I these 6, and then I also have her black and white one I didn't pull because I wanted to do color. All right, so in this one, let's see what we got. And I'm just going by what y'all picked while I was flipping. Okay, so the chrome, again, this is not in color, but Keeks wanted this one, but it's not in color. I really want to do a color. So I think Keeks, we probably won't do this one because it's not in color. Number 2, this is book 2. We got the ice cream. We got the ice cream cone and drip. Let me get a sip of my water. We have an hour or so I got to think of that too. We got a feather. I mean, it's kind of black and white. Did y'all really want me to? I can here. Hang on. Do I have a? Let me get a better pen. Do I have one handy? What's this one? Okay, this is a Identi-Pen marker, and this one might work. So I'm just going to just draw a feather real quick. I don't know who asked. I didn't write down who asked, but I'm just going to do a kind of a quick feather. So let's see if I do it this way so y'all can see. The thing about a feather is first just kind of, you got to kind of establish the shape. So just kind of get a few going here. I'm just going to do this real quick so you can, if you want to draw a feather, you can kind of get the idea how to draw a feather. But I really want to color something. So, all right. So then just kind of do a few of these. Don't have to be too, spaced exact or anything like that. All right. Y'all got to give me a second. I got to take a bite of banana because I'm losing my voice. Hang on. 1 minute. Hi, Joanne. I got a seed stuck in my straw. I don't want to suck that up. Okay. And it's got a smaller edge too. This pen does. All right. So after you kind of get the idea down of the shape of the feather, then you can just kind of go in here and then you can start doing smaller ones and closer together. And then do a few that kind of go over the top, like those little loose feathers. So after you get it kind of drawn in, then you can kind of go in there and get some, you can get some darker in there toward the what do you call it? Stem, if you will. I'm not really looking at this to tell you the truth. I'm just kind of just drawing it, but kind of trying to get the shape. You can leave a few little spaces here and there if you want. All right, I'm going to draw the other side with the ballpoint pen, just so y'all can kind of see that. I see you, little Malibu. So you can kind of get thin and thick lines too. And you can always go back in after you draw anything with a ballpoint pen. Then you can go in and thicken up the lines or even thicken up with another, like this marker here. So I'm just going to kind of show you how you can see different. The ballpoint pen gives you so much flexibility because you can get thick and thin and just different widths and different movement. It's just, I don't know. I love me a ballpoint pen. I'll hold it up here in a second. What did View say? I missed it. So somebody said, that's cool, View. I'm sorry, View. I missed something you said that was cool. So how many of y'all draw with sketch and draw? And if you do you use a pen? Because you can't erase. So, you know. Let's see. Hi, Ego Brain. Good to see you. It's been a while. Good to see you. Let's see. Let me scroll back to see what View said. Thanks, Kat. I appreciate that. I'm looking for Views, comment. She didn't put it in caps, so she must be talking to somebody. I missed it, View. Oh, you're using oil pastels in your Googly book. Okay. I haven't been over to your channel for a couple days, so I haven't seen what you've been doing the last couple days. So just doing lots of little. So who else likes to draw, sketch, and do you use pen? That was kind of my question. Not that you have to use pen. I don't mean that you have to use. You don't use ink. Cindy uses pencil. Have you tried the Graph Gear pencils, or tried it drawing in blue or red? You don't have to use a Graph Gear. It's just that I love the Graph Gear. But Cindy? Have you tried to use? Let me see up here. I'm looking over here on my pencils here. Let me see here. It's right here. Is that the ones I'm looking for? No, that's not it. Hang on. Where are they? Hang on, I'm digging through the pencils. Where are you? I'm up on my shelf here looking for. Is that them? No. I might have to get into my pencil case to get right to one. But you know the pencils that are blue and red on either side? Let me see if they're up here in my pencils. Hang on. Probably in here. Let's see. There's a blue and a red one, but that's not the one. Here we go. This one. Have y'all ever tried these? The blue, and try to draw with either blue or red. I mean, you can draw with lots of colors. Look at color erase. Draw with any color. But this is a good pencil to draw with if you like sketching and you don't really want to use a pen, but you want to do something different. I love the Graph Gear. I love the Graph Gear with the blue. I use the 07, the blue lead, but this is easy to get and easy to sharpen. So yeah, you like sketching with the Bic, Lucretia? Okay. So yeah, this is Mitsubishi Vermilion Prussian Blue. That's what it's called. Mitsu, MITSU dash Bishi. Yeah, BISHI. Vermilion and Prussian Blue. And the number on it's 772. And it's a Japanese, I think it's a Japanese pencil. But anyway, these are fun to draw with. I'll leave it out so we can use that sometime. But yeah, so you see I've got pens, pencils, at the ready. I'm always at the ready. Okay. All right, back to this feather. So, I'm going to stay on this side. So I'm just going to do a few more feathers here. And then if you want to thicken anything up, what I like to do, especially when I'm doing like my Inktober, after I do some of this, as much as this as I want. And I'm kind of looking here, they have some kind of shading on the outside here, so I'm putting some on there too. Just because, you know, kind of going along with Helen here. Get a little bit more in there. She's got some more shading in hers. Okay. And then you can go back in if you want some darker areas. Now, I would probably use the pen. I mean a brush, and some, just because that gives you more what do you call it? Variety, liveliness. Let me get a brush here. Let's see, maybe. Hang on, I'm looking for a good brush I want to use. Maybe. All right, we'll just go with this. And what I usually do is I have these little soapstones that, and I know they're crusty. No, don't email me, Janet. And I'll put out a little bit of ink on there. I don't like to dip my brush in there because then it gets all over everything. And you don't know how far your ink's running out, or, you know, so I put them on this different. I haven't used this one in a while, so it's kind of, you know, that's my mica gold there. And so I put my ink out on a soapstone like this. And and then you can just get different. You can get different brush where you can push hard and get thick and thin. You know, you can get thick and thin. Let's go down the middle and get a nice thicker, a little bit thicker there. But the blackness of a dipped ink, you know, a bottle ink, is just really sweet. So, and you can get real thin lines. A couple little fuzzy little hairs down there. And you can always just do some splatter, and then, you know, it's sitting here in the ink. There we go. Half a feather. Okay, so let me go ahead and clean my brush. All right, now I'm going to take this out because I don't want the ink to, you know, be on the other side of the paper. All right, now let me see what we want to do here. I'll get the ink off my hands. 1 minute. Baby wipe. All right. Let's see. Looking for anything in caps. Thank you, Devin. Let's see. Graph Gear pencils. Yes, I love me some Graph Gear. And this one's got the dark. No, this one's got the lighter ink. I mean the lighter lead. I got a light blue one and a dark blue one. Where's the other one? I got actually have regular lead in the other one right now. So. But they're weighted, and they're just so cool. Graph Gear, and this is a 0.7. Like I said, they come in, I think 3, 5, 7, and 9. All right, so there we go. So there's a quick feather. I don't know who requested the feather. Oh, there's the feather. All right, let's see what else was requested. A blue gemstone, okay, and the unicorn horn. Maybe we'll do the unicorn horn. This one's got 2 shades of color. She's got, well, no, I might be taking a long time picking my colors. with this because when I do Helen's well, maybe. Okay, let's see here. Let me get a clip. Maybe we can do this. All right. I have to get my colors out. I forgot that was part of the process. Having to get the color pencils out. Still not going to lay down. Let's see if I do it this way. I'm trying to get it to lay down so I can see. Okay, so she has the numbers and the colors here for each color. So let's see. Let me move this. Hang on. Let me move my feather out of the way so I'm not getting ink all over everything. Let me get my pencils. And she uses Prismacolor numbers. So I'm going to pull my case that has pretty much all the colors in it. And I'll try to pick and use what she's using. Okay, so let's see here. Black grape. So y'all can see the colors. All right, might have to move out a little bit. And let's see. Hang on. We'll readjust the lighting. Okay, black grape. And she has the numbers too. Black grape. It should be right here. They're not really in exact order. Just saying. If I can't find the exact one, we'll go with whatever else. It's $9.90. Is that it there? I think that's it there. There it is. Okay, black grape, metallic gold. Do I have my metallics in here? Yeah, I guess I do. Metallic gold, indigo blue. Indigo blue. I think that's over here. Indigo blue. Dark green, 908. No, dark green, 908. It's 909, 907. Is that 908? Dark green. Okay, pomegranate. 195. That looks like an orange color, doesn't it? I don't know. I don't remember pomegranate being an orange. Maybe it is. There's poppy. Let's see, pomegranate. 195. See, I don't really know the numbers on my pencils, and I've been using them for 50 years. I do not know the numbers on my pencils of Prismacolor pomegranate. It's got to be in the oranges, I think. It's got to be over here. Not 195. Is that it? That's periwinkle. 195. See, I knew this was going to take a minute. Is that it? No. 195. I'm looking at the numbers. Pomegranate. I'm not seeing 195. I might just have to go with something that looks like it. She's got a yellow in there too. She's got poppy red. Oh, she's got two different horns. Okay, we're going with this one, this brighter one. Okay, so hang on, guys. I'm going to go with persimmon, I think. I don't see pomegranate. Okay, dark purple. And I could just not have it filed, correctly. Or it could be in my pencil tray. Okay, dark purple, which is 931. I'm trying to use this. And y'all know I tried. Here it is. I'm trying to use this when I do her stuff. I try to do exactly like she does so that I can show y'all how to follow step by step. And ultramarine is 902. Should be right here. Is that it? 902. No. Do I not have it in here? Oh, here we go. 902. And then I think that's all of the colors. Okay. Using the dark. Okay, she's all right. No, she's got all these colors. All right, there's a lot of colors. She's starting out. All right. I think I'm going to pull them as we go because otherwise she's got a whole bunch of colors here. I didn't realize how many colors was in this. Yeah, I know. That's what I was just saying, Devin. We have to go through, the lighter colors first. This one might be too long. Oh, well, we can try. Okay. We'll see how long it takes. Okay. All right, let's draw the it's a pencil. And we're going to draw the horn, okay? So here's a picture of the horn right there. We're just going to draw it bigger. Okay, let's see here. And I'm just going to kind of draw it, make it a little bit smaller. It won't fit on my page. And you really don't want to have your graphite too dark because a color pencil doesn't play well with a lot of graphite. So I kind of try to keep it as light as I can, but I also want y'all to be able to see it. Do you know what I mean? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. She's got 7 colors there. 4. A little lighter. And also, I recommend your eraser to be a plastic eraser, not what do you call it? Not the red eraser that's on pencils because it'll leave red marks. All right, that's close enough. I want to do the coloring. Okay, bye. So let's see what we got to go here now. All right, orange. All right. We're going to be here a minute with the colors. Okay, that's okay. That's okay. Let's see. Orange, deco yellow, and I have all the colors. So there's neon, there's deco yellow, Caribbean sea. Caribbean sea is going to be over here. It's going to be this color, I think. What number is it? 1103. Is that it? No, that's not it. Is this it? 1103. It looks like this one, but I don't think it is. Caribbean sea. I don't think this is it, but it's close. We're going to roll with it. No, maybe 11. Maybe. Let's see. Spring green. Spring green. Hang with me, guys. We'll get there. Is that spring green? That's true green or spring green. Spring green, canary yellow. That's neon yellow. I should be over in the yellows. Canary yellow. What number is it? 916. This is why I don't do tutorials, guys. I mean, I'm just doing this to kind of show y'all some Helen's books, but I don't really do tutorials like when we're doing color books. Well, what color are you using there? I don't do that. All right, let's see. Hot pink. But I think this is fun. It's just different. It's a little different. Hot pink. Is this one hot pink? No, it's blush. Where's my hot pink? Oh, here we go. This is probably over here. That's neon. I don't want neon. It's rose. Pale. What number is it? 993. Am I still with the tour? 993. I'm not seeing it. Is this it? That's close enough, I think. It's pink. What's this one? There it is. Okay, I found it. 993. Okay. And then, all right. And then one more color, light aqua, which is 992. I'm just over here flipping. 992 light aqua. Now that one I might have pulled to use in other projects because I do like my aquas. 992. There it is. Okay. So we have our base colors. All right. Here we go. How do they look sharpened? I might need to sharpen one or two of them. This yellow right here. All right. So, and I'm going to read our directions. Okay. Let's fix this one right here. This one needs to be a little fatter, I think. There we go. And I'm going to try to keep the pencil. I'm going to try to lighten up the pencil as much as I can so that we're not picking up graphite. Okay. Trying to keep it real, as light as we can. All right. Any questions? Okay. All right. So shade the first layer, fading to, I'm going to read what she says. All right. So we're going to start with the orange. Shade the first layer, fading to a paler tone in the two zones. So she's got two zones. Or you can see it here. See how she's got two light areas in each one of the horns. All right, so I'm just going to kind of lightly draw a little bit of circles there, and then I'm going to draw those. Okay, I'm going to color that in. She doesn't get too dark right here because look, she gets darker down here. Okay, so there we go. So there's the, and then she says pale but not white in those zones. Okay. And there's the deco yellow. Is that this one? Just going to get that in there. Then the next one is the Caribbean. Did I not pull Caribbean Sea? Oh, this one. Green. Okay, I'm keeping it very light. I hope y'all can even see. Do I need to zoom in? Let me see about zooming in more. Hey! Oh my gosh, scared the crap out of me. Jumped up in the window. I thought they're going to have fisticuffs or something, but no. All right, let's see there. That looks pretty good. Sorry. Cat attacks. All right. All right, let's get a little bit of that in there. Then the regular, let's see, canary yellow. Again, my graphite's a little dark. I'm going to try to lighten it up even a little bit more. I don't want the graphite to compete with the pencil. All right, there we go. All right. I don't know how interesting this particular thing is going to be, but somebody called it and we're going with it. All right, and then the hot pink, which looks a little purpler in the picture there. I hope y'all got some drawing tips and stuff today. We're going to go about 30 minutes. Play a little bit. So I'm just leaving a couple of light spots. And then we got, oh wait, did I miss one? Wait, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, did I miss one? Oh, I did. I missed the blue. I missed the, no, yeah, I did. I missed the blue. Okay, this is all supposed to be, I don't know if I can erase this. Let's see. I don't know if I'm going to be able to erase. I forgot the blue one. I got the light green, the green one. All right, we might have to start over. I might have to start over, guys. Color pencil does not erase very well, but we're going to try. Hang on. We'll see what we can do. Oh, hey, now you know what we can, how to fix some things, maybe. All right, so we got the orange, the yellow, the blue. Okay, we didn't pick, I did not pick that color. The Caribbean Sea. What color is this one then? That's the light aqua. Caribbean Sea. What number is that? Why didn't I get that one? 1103. 1103. There's 106. 1103. I'm looking. I'm just going to pick one if it takes me too long. It's just kind of a blue. There's one more. Okay, here we go. All right. We'll have a little yellow undertone. That's okay. Sorry, Helen, I got your numbers wrong. All right, there we go. So I got a little bit of the blue one. Then we got this kind of minty green one, which I'm having to go over the yellow first because the yellow is the next one. Canary yellow. This is the yellow one. We'll make it work, guys. I didn't really want to spend too much time on one thing, but there's so many colors in this. It's a rainbow. Hi, Beth. Okay. All right, then we got the hot pink. And again, this that looks kind of purple. That one looks a little purple, but this is hot pink. Let's get our base in there. Nice just to find the colors on here. Okay. And then the light aqua. Is that right? Yeah. I already have an idea for this if we have time. All right, so there's a light aqua. They're a little bit darker. I could put a little bit more color down, I think. Okay, that's pretty good. Maybe a little bit more on the green here. That's a spring green. There we go. All right, let's see what's going on in chat. Anything? Yeah, rainbow. We're doing a unicorn horn. Somebody picked it. Okay, then leave a thin line of white on this side. Well, I haven't really darkened it. I didn't put a black. I don't know if she wants you to draw. She has a pencil here. So, to draw with a pencil. So, there's going to be white if I leave it white on the edge here. I don't want this pencil line too dark. There we go. Okay, so there we go. All right, let's see. Got the palest tones. All right, number 2. Using darker shades color less areas and blend. Okay, burnish in white. So she wants you to get the darker colors in and burnish with white, which, smooths it out real shiny. All right, now we got to go in with the colors, the other colors that I picked. Did I pick them all, though? I don't even know if I did. We're going to see. All right, so now we got, oh, no, that was these colors, black, gray. Okay. I don't know. Okay, I think some of these colors are the same color, so we're good there. All right, pomegranate. This is the orange. Okay. And she just did more with the light orange, and now she's going in with the darker. She's leaving some areas, some light areas there. I'm just darkening up with the other color. Okay, and then metallic gold. Metallic gold. You'll still with the tour. I'm trying to follow. I don't, when I try to draw something like this from Helen, I would not just step by step it. I would just look at these colors and go, that's close. I want a green like that, a yellow and an orange, but because I'm trying to do her step by steps, I'm trying to follow as close as I can, even though it is taking a hot minute to pick the colors. Okay, so yeah, we can add darker. We can always go darker. All right, now let's see the green. Did I pick a green? Did I pick cobalt blue? Where's cobalt blue? That's ultramarine. Did I pick cobalt blue? That's indigo. Did I not pick a cobalt blue? Peacock blue. What's cobalt? Cobalt blue is 133. Let's see. Cobalt. There it is. So the idea is to leave some of that light color that we just put down showing. Don't cover it all up. Leave some of it showing. And the other thing, and she does this too in some of hers. I don't know if she'll do it on this one. She's going to erase it. I don't see it here. It's just the last page of it. Yeah, she'll use a Posca paint pen or gel pen as well. She will, and so if I want to add any extra highlights, I would do it with the Posca. I don't even know if y'all can see that. I'll hold it up in a minute. Okay, then the grass green. So that's spring green. Did I pull grass green? No. Grass green is number 909. Hang on, guys. Grass green, 909. Sometimes I'll get in here and I will pull a color, and I think grass green might have been one. I'll pull a color from, here it is, from my set, my pencil case set, and I'll put it back in the tray. I won't file it back. All right, so here we go, grass green. We're going to get a unicorn horn out of this. I'm trying not to cover up all the light green. But I'll go back in and like do more shading with it in a minute. Okay. Y'all still with me? I know Rainbow's still with me. Okay, and then the next one is Dahlia Poppy Red. Okay, did I pull Poppy Red? Let's see, Poppy Red. Poppy Red is number 922. I thought I pulled 922. Maybe not. Let's go back here. Did I pull that? There it is, 922. Oh, sorry guys, I bumped the camera. All right, here we go. I don't know. It's still. Thanks, Devin. Y'all are talking googly. You and View talking googly. That's an awesome color book. Maybe I'll need let me go back to the light color, the canary yellow. Let's make that a little bit less. There we go. I don't want to over darken it yet because I'm trying to follow her steps. She's going to get darker and darker. Right now they look like little I want to put little dots in the eyes and make them stacked alien heads or something. You know what I mean? I want little like Oliver. Oh, it's always Oliver. It's never Malibu. What was I going to say? Want to put those little eyes in them, like remember the Bugs Bunny cartoon with the the little UFO guy that looks like he had a little skirt. I don't remember. I can't really remember what it looks like, but it had a kind of a hat on, like, like a thing like that. It had a little skirt, like a little skirt. And I don't remember what his body looked like, but he had these kind of eyes like that. It makes me want to makes me want to do this little character. All right, let's see. Dahlia Purple. All right, and that is number 1009. I'm right over here. Dahlia Purple 1009. Is that it? I think that's it. Yeah. Okay, let me sharpen. The Martian guy. Yeah, the Martian guy. I don't know if he had a name. Marvy? Was it Marvy the Martian? Was that it? Did he have a name, or did we just name him that? Do people just call him that? Trying to keep it light so far, real light. Is it Marvy the Martian? I could look it up, but I don't want to take the time. We're already taking a lot of time just trying to find colors. So I'm going to go back with another layer. I'm just going to get this first layer on. Okay. And then the next one is the turquoise one, cobalt turquoise 105. Did I pull that one? Is this it? That's peacock blue 105. Did I pull 105? Cobalt turquoise 105. I'll just settle for this one. Is that it? That's true blue 105. There it is. Let's sharpen. All right. I'm wanting to, she's leaving dark lines. Let me see what she says about this. Using a more dark shade for each zone. If you don't have a darker color, use black. If you don't have a darker color, you want to try it there. Use a darker shade in this best. Now reapply color to strengthen. She's leaving a black line around it. I think what I'd rather do is do each color dark. Do you know what I mean? Instead of a black line. I don't know. I think I'm going to try that. If it doesn't work, then we'll just... Sorry, Helen. Oh. All right. All right, I think this is what I'm going to do. Let's start at the top. Start at the top with the pomegranate. Okay, so instead of a black line, I'm going to do each one with the color of the pencil. And the next one is metallic gold. Y'all see what I'm talking about? Instead of a black line, I'm going to outline it with the color of that particular piece of the horn. I know there's probably a name for that. Rainbow, do you know? What's the name of the individual parts of a horn? Let's mix this one a little thicker. All right, then the next one was the cobalt blue. Let's see. It's cobalt blue. Why am I picking the turquoise? There we go. All right. I'm going to outline it with the color of the pencil rather than a black line. Y'all see what I'm talking about? This one needs to be a little thicker. All right, green. Spring green. Is that it? Grass green. And then poppy red. I might go back in. We'll see. We'll see how it ends up looking. I just can't get the Martian picture out of my head. They're a little skinny, poor little things. I made them a little skinny. Should I fatten them up a little bit? Oh, they're called the alicorn? Each one is the alicorn? Okay. All right, let's see here. I might have to go in with the black just because I want to put definition. I might have to. We'll see. We'll make it work somehow. But I do have a little plan that I wanted to do something with this in just a second. I gotta speed up. We're gonna run out of time. All right, let's see. Is this the cobalt turquoise? All right, we might have to wing it here, guys. Have to wing it. All right. Because I wanted to go back over each one with the light color, the lighter color, and get that in there and go over it. I'm just going to do it real quick. All right, I need this lighter color. So I'm kind of burnishing it with the lighter color instead of white. Wait for it. Wait for it. Green. I'm going to make this work. All right. And then the gold. All right, so what I'm going to do is get me where's my white? My foot's asleep, sitting on my foot. Okay, I'm going to go ahead and just do that real quick. Get those light areas in there. And you really should make sure that you're not carrying. See how I picked up green there. I picked up green. You really want to go over and clean off your pencil before you go to the next section, because then you'll be carrying over. You'll be carrying over that color. See how I picked up orange? All right, I'm gonna do my pen. I'm gonna do some pen work. I'll finish reading the instructions and then I'll make up my own. Let me finish reading the instructions to y'all so y'all can see her finished one here. Okay, so then after you do that, then she said to using more dark shade on each zone, just kind of darken up. So you can see here's how she's really darkened up each zone. What was it? Alicorn? What are you doing? No, stop it. Y'all stop. All right. All right. And then the darkest areas of each, add some black. So she's adding, but I'm going to add pen. But I'll show you. She did. She took some black. The hair are just being pills. So what she did is she just added a little bit of black under each one. That's what here. Okay, she added a little bit of black under each alicorn. just to kind of round them off there. Okay, she just added a little bit of black. And then dark areas, each section some black. That's what I did. Okay, then let's see. I'm moving on. Then with white pen, she does use a white pen, and but I'm going to use a Posca. But I want to do something else too. Hang on. All right, so I'm going to speckle in a little bit of the white. She's adding that. She has a little bit on the edge there. Okay, so a little bit of the white in the air. Okay, hang on, guys, because I'm taking a pen to this in just a minute. You'll see. I mean, a ballpoint. Okay. She added a little bit of tiny little sections of white along the edge there, like right in there, and brightening up some of the areas. Just brighten it up a little bit. I could have spent a little bit more time getting my shape correct, the actual shape, but that's why I'm going to take a pen. Are y'all ready? Wait for it. I'm going to take my ballpoint pen, my big pen. Someone needs, yeah, I know, right? For sure, Kat. I don't know what it is. Okay, all right. So now she's got it outlined in black, but what I'm going to do, and I need to find a quick picture because I have an idea of something really cute, but I don't see. Wait, I got to fix this one purple. Where's that purple dahlia? Is that it? No. Where'd it go? Where's that dahlia purple? Is that it? This needs to be, need a little bit more shape on this side. Hang on. Let me go ahead and shape these up a little bit. Where's the bloom? Let me just shape these up. I didn't get my shapes very shapely. That one's not bad. The green needs a little bit. The green needs a little bit more. Okay. The blue. Just kind of shaping them up a little bit better. All right, that's not bad. Now wait, I gotta wait for it. I want to do something real quick, but let's see if I can pull this off. Let's see. I gotta find a reference picture. Wait a minute. Okay, images. All right. I want a very. There we go. All right, let me just go with this one here. Hang on. Take a quick picture. Hang on. Check photos. My pictures. Hang on. Wait for it. Wait for it. All right. So what I was thinking of doing is, all right, first I'm going to go, let's see if everybody's still here. Hi, Christina. We're in the weeds, people. We're in the weeds. Okay. So what I want to do is we're going to sketch it. We're going to make it sketchy. You'll see. See, all is never lost. You can just do something fun. Did y'all think it wasn't going to turn out? All right, there we go. Now, what I want to do, I should probably do it in pencil first. Let me do it in pencil first because I don't want to mess it up. I was going to give this to Rainbow. Is she still here? Is Rainbow Griffin still here? Are you still here, Rainbow? So I better go ahead and do, I'll show you what I was going to do. Let me get a pencil here. Okay, well, Rainbow, do I have your address, Rainbow? I was going to send this to you. All right, so now, oh, where'd my picture go? There it is. I was just going to do a little, let's see if I can just do a little, hang on, let's see. And I'll go back over it with pen, but I'm just going to kind of sketch this out. Let's be longer. Little eyelashes there. And I'll finish this. A little tiny. You like that? Oh my goodness, now my eyes are watering. And I'll sign it. I'll send this. I'm gonna send it a little small here, and I'll finish the little rainbow. I mean the little unicorn guy, and I'll send this to Rainbow. We should put a little. There we go. All right, let's see. Oh my goodness. So Rainbow, do I have your address? I probably used to have it. I don't know if I still do because I think it's been a while here. Email me your address, Rainbow. I'll send this to you. IPT. There we go. Okay, and I'll finish that up for you. So email me your address, Rainbow, and I'll send it to you. Okay. So yeah, finish it up. So yeah, I think that kind of is kind of cute. Let's just do a little bit more sketch bits around here. That there we go. It'll be on its little head there. Okay. Okay. All right. Well, guys, anyway, I hope y'all had fun, even though this took a little bit longer than I thought it would. But anyway, I think I'll stop there, and hopefully y'all had fun with it and played and got to see. Let me put a post-it note. Got to see some of Helen's books. And I did take a thumbnail. Let me back up. I did take a thumbnail of all the books that I showed today, so you can see them all there. It didn't turn out too bad, did it? Let's put just a little bit more highlight on each one here. A little bit more highlight. Okay. Does it look shiny enough? All right, guys. Well, I hope y'all had fun. And I don't know, Devin, are you on today? Devin coming on today? And okay, there we go. I hope y'all had fun. Thanks, Ego. Yeah, we ran a little long, but so oh, thank you, View. Thank you so much for the super chat. I'll have to send you. I don't think I sent you a panda. I'll have to send you. Did I send you a panda sticker, View? I don't think I sent you a panda sticker. I'll send you a panda sticker. I don't think I have, but thank you. So I don't know if yes. All right. So Devin comes on at 1 Eastern. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. Not yet. Okay. Well, you're getting one now. Maybe you're getting two. I don't know. So all right. Y'all have a great rest of your day. Thanks everybody for being here. And don't forget, I stream every Monday and Wednesday, 8:30 a.m. Eastern. And all the happy mail from Monday, all the St. Patrick's Day stuff's all been mailed out. So if you got a kit or except for and Laura Jersey, and I said it at the beginning, Jersey Laura, I do not have your address. So other than that, I sent out everybody's happy mail. So okay, guys, y'all have a great rest of your day. Bye. Oh.